I wanted to come and make a video because I don't know if you all have seen, but I know you all had tagged me. Some people tagged me on Instagram and hit me up and was like, Queen's mom made a video. First off, I just want to say I watched the video. So shout out to all the people that did, reach out to me that wanted me to talk about it. First off, I just want to say that I truly love Queen's mom. I think she is so like pure and genuine. I think she really is like a mother. And when you think of like a definition of a mother and a nurturer and, just somebody who just, is just wants to be that mother, and they truly are that mother. I just want to say that. I just want to, like, when I watch her videos, I just feel so calm and like soothed. And it's just like, I just feel like I really feel like she's a great mother, and I really just want to say that I really enjoyed actually watching her message to Queen. That's the title of the video. You all can check it out if you haven't. It's, I really love the video because it was done so gracefully, and it just was, I don't know, I just love the video, y'all. She goes to say, as far as like with the video itself, she basically says like, she's not going to bash her daughter, which, that is respectable because she never has bashed her daughter. That's what I've told y'all that as well. Like maybe Tina have said something, in regards to their situations and things of that sort, but her mom has never bashed her, whatever. So she was like, just basically saying that she wasn't going to bash her because, with her being her mother and Queen being her daughter, she noticed that, when she watched the video, her first reaction was, yeah, she was upset because it did seem and it appeared, and she did, throw her under the bus or whatnot. And, she'll go into details on her own video, which again, you all check it out, because it's really good. It really is. I really enjoyed the video, honestly. But she goes to say that as far as just like, that it looks like Queen is stressed and is dealing with postpartum depression, and things of this sort. So, which is, understandable. Why would why would any of us knock somebody that's already down, especially if they are dealing with depression or they're stressed out or they just are filled with worry, it's, it's not cool for anybody, any of us, to, bash that situation. Because again, this is a real life family. And this is a real life situation. I get it's YouTube and we're all talking about it. It's, it's just something that we do. Unfortunately, it's just the social media era as well. Where, things like this is entertainment. YouTube is the new Netflix and chill. But outside of that, I really did appreciate the video. Just when I say appreciate, I mean in a sense to where not only as like looking at it as like, like, wow, this is a mother, but like looking at it like put myself as a daughter situation. Also, I enjoyed it. And when I say I appreciate it, as even like, because with reacting to all of the different situations or circumstances and videos that's been going on with the Queen situation, I appreciated the video because, it said so much. And it was like, it's just amazing to me that even in her maybe perhaps lowest moments or darkest moments or even saddest moments, and when I say her, I mean Mama Love, she still shows so much love. She just, to me, honestly, it's one of those situations where she really knows, or she felt or was pushed to the side, and she honestly is just a mom calling back out to her daughter like, hey, maybe again, we'll cross paths. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you be the adult and the young queen that you are or whatnot. But maybe we'll cross paths, and maybe you will make that time to call me. Maybe you will make that time to reach out and hang out. That's what I've always dreamed about. That's why I always longed for. And that's really, understandable in that situation. But like I said, I really love the video, you all. You all need to check it out. I'm going to put some of it in here. I'm not going to put the whole entire video because it is a long video, but I do want you all to check it out and really just send some love. I know her comments are disabled, but I'm not sure her other social media sites, perhaps maybe you all have it. But go send some love to, Mama Love as well. Even sending love to Queen. I know a lot of us are reacting to the videos and talking about the situation, but I don't think, even on this, I don't think none of it is to say, hey, we hate Queen. It's more so of, we see what's going on. We acknowledge what's going on. Hey, baby girl, we don't want you to go that way because you truly are a queen. Like, tap into that. more so. You feel what I'm saying? And it's really like, okay, we notice with this guy, it's some things that's just not whatever. But at the same sense, you know, we all have to live out our own lives. We all have to live out our own relationships. But again, none of this is personal. Even with any of the reaction videos, none of it's personal. It's just that this is what we do. You feel what I'm saying? This is what we talk about. But outside of that, y'all, you know, I really do hope that the situation gets better on all ends. I hope they are able to mend it because, like I said, Mama Love looks like she really is a real life, genuine mother who has her daughters back at no end, you know. And I really hope that they get back to that because not everybody is blessed to have a mother that actually has their best interest and has their back and this, you know, just really just roots for them and wants the best for them. So, you know, again, I do hope that, you know, they get it together and it works itself out. But outside of that, like I said, I'm even sending love and encouragement to Queen because I don't know what postpartum depression feels like. Because, you know, I had 3 kids, but I don't know what that feels like. I haven't had that, but I know that, you know, just having a new baby and a lot of different life changes as well as, you know, family issues altogether. None of that makes any of it better. You feel what I'm saying? So I just send love and encouragement to her as well. Because again, you know, everybody's rooting for you. You know, everybody's rooting for Queen. Nobody hates Queen. It's just, you know, like I said, we notice some things and that's what it is. But outside of that, y'all, I'm not going to keep on talking. Y'all check it out. I'm going to, you know, check out Mama Love's channel. But I am going to put some of the video in here. But outside of that, jump in the comments. Let me know what you all think.
Concerning my daughter, Queen. I said, don't come on my channel talking about I'm bashing Queen when I'm not. Because I wasn't. But however, I am addressing her name because I am getting to this issue. That's what's going on. As I looked at my child, and by the way, I will call her name and speak her name if I want to. I am the one who named her Queen Naija. How dare anyone would tell a mother not to mention your daughter's name? How dare anyone would tell somebody to leave her alone, let her go on with her life? You know, like you're not a mother and you don't have worries and concerns. How dare anybody do that? You know what I'm saying? So if I want to speak on Queen Naija and mention her name, I will do that. That's my child at the end of the day. Okay. Queen Naija made a video and y'all seen the video. I don't have to go into it. Some things that she said, a lot of things she said I didn't agree with. I felt like a lot of things she left out. I felt like she told what was said, but she didn't tell why. Let's put it like that, you know, in some of the parts that she was talking about. And it made me angry because I saw off the top, you know, the protection thing. I used to always say to her, you know, you protected them, but you put me out here, you know, you protect them. And I don't want to go there. It's not where I'm trying to go. I'm not trying to bring it over there, but I'm trying to bring it back here. This is where I'm trying to bring it and keep it. She said things that made me angry, which made me want to respond back and prove myself. I felt like I had to prove my character. But when I heard the scripture, vengeance is mine, said the Lord, I will repay. And I also heard the scripture that kind words turn away wrath. And I also heard that if you hold your peace and let the Lord fight your battles, victory, victory shall be mine. Now, I was hearing different things, seeing different things on my Facebook channel, saying sometimes you just got to be quiet. Sometimes you just be quiet and let God. Sometimes things is better left unsaid. Silence is powerful. And sometimes silence can be a consent too. You know, if you're not saying anything, it depends on what way you're taking it. Me and my friend was discussing this the other day. Sometimes silence can be with consent. You're not saying nothing, so that means you did it. You're not saying nothing because that, you know, but that's how the enemy, you know, he would look on things on that side. But I'm going to look over on this side when we bring it with God. God is powerful and silence is powerful. You know, you keep your mouth. God will work it out for you. If you keep your mouth, you know, you don't know what you're stopping when you keep your mouth. You know, and I'm saying this to say, to go back here, when I watched Queen, I was angry, but when I watched it again, at the same time, I can see a stress that's over her. As y'all talk and everything, Y'all make accusations, and some of y'all on point, some of you are not. Some of you are way off in left field. But as I watched my child, I saw stress. And the reason why I'm not making a video. I'm not coming out with a video because what any better would I be if I do the same thing that everybody's expecting? What good would I be if everybody's saying you're bashing your daughter and I'm sitting here saying, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Bring me one video where I bash my daughter, please. Please bring a video where I bash my child. I haven't. But if I was to put that video out, then you say, see, that you did. You bashed your child. So I'm not going to give in to the enemy, okay? But getting back to Queen. As Queen was making the video and she was talking, I see a lot of things that y'all didn't see because that's my child. I saw stress. I saw worry. I saw depression. Because of what she's going through. Like I said, she's going through postpartum. So why would I turn around and say things more hurtful or things that, you know, could maybe incriminate her or things to, you know, just make her feel worse than what she already feels. You know what I'm saying? Because she's struggling right now. And that's because, like I said, she's going through postpartum. And I was watching Queen. Queen was rocking. And she was looking away. And when she was rocking and looking away, she was undecided what to say. She didn't know what to do. She was feeling kind of confused, you know. Should I make this video? I know I shouldn't do this. But then again, I feel pressured. I feel like I have to defend this side. And this side feeling like this. Oh, well, I'm feeling like I got to choose. So therefore, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to make myself happy. Okay. So she spoke. And whatever made her, she said, happy, she said, it feels like, you know, it's coming in the way of my happiness, and my happiness comes first, right? Well, Queen, everybody's happiness comes first, baby. Everybody's happiness. And so I just want to say to you that I want you to be happy. I want you to be happy. I want you stress-free. I just want you to know that I do appreciate everything you do for me. I told you this several times. Queen, I appreciate everything you do for me. You don't have to do anything for me. And I'm not saying all of this because I'm worried about a car and a house, because I just want y'all to know Queen's character. Queen would never make me live under those circumstances. And that's not true. But what was said about, I'm scared, I'm living in fear. I'm not living in fear. That would never happen. I don't care who she with. Because that's her character and that's how she is. I know I've been painted out to be a monster or whatever, but you can look at the beauty. And Queen, as y'all say, she's a beautiful girl, and you know her personality is humble and everything. She didn't get that by herself, and she was raised in that. A loving mother. She had to be under somebody that you know, invested time and cared about her. You know, the self-esteem that she has. However, on the other hand, there's issues that she has that everybody has. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is she's human. She's human, and she makes mistakes, and she wants to see what makes her happy. And I said that if you want to bump your head, go ahead and bump your head. Go ahead and bust it to the white meat. I said that out of anger. But also, I did not mean it literally when I said it. I said it in the cause of the sense to say, if you happy, if you like it, I love it, baby. If you want to hurt yourself, go ahead, knock yourself out. I ain't in it. That's what I tried to say in those words. But bust your head to the white meat, it's like not literally saying that to her. So I apologize for that. I apologize to you for that. I don't want to push her over the edge, so I come in peace. I don't want to cause her any more damage than I may have caused her, because for my daughter to make a video, and I felt like she threw me under the bus. For my daughter to make that video about me when I know the caring mother, loving mother that I am, I must have done something. So I've always been a type of mother that never was ashamed to go back to my kids and say I'm sorry when I was wrong. I've never been that type of mother. I've always been open with my kids. Have not been a perfect mother, but what mother is, you know. We have to lead by example. So therefore, I'm trying to do the best that I can as being a mother with what I was taught. So I'm just going to go back here. You can't give everything perfect if you wasn't up under a perfect mother, okay? And that's not to bash my mother at all. But our mothers we're replicas of our mothers. And what I'm trying to say is your choice when you become an adult to either change some things that your mom taught you, keep the same ways that she taught you. You want to maybe keep some of the things that she trained you in. Some of the things you may say, well, I'm a mother now, I want to do it this way. Some of you say, well, I'll take some of the stuff my mom did and I'll just keep all her ways, her training, because I like the way, you know, I was raised and brought up. And some of us just don't know, because a lot of us don't, you know, even have mothers, so we don't know what to ask. Some were neglected, you know, but I never was a type of mother to neglect my kids. I'm not gonna say I know everything and knew everything and I still don't know everything. But however, if there is a complaint there to where it is made to be a big issue, then evidently it's a problem. So for that matter, you know, that alone, I just would like to say, I'm sorry I put you through that. You know, if you felt that way, and what you basically saying was, I feel like she felt like I was being left, you know, she was being left out. She felt like I left them behind. I didn't feel like that. It was that. But at the same time, maybe some side of me didn't want to let you go. You know, maybe I didn't know how to turn you loose. Maybe that's what it was. You know, somebody spoke to me the other day, which really made a lot of sense. I said, you know, she said to me, Queen said to me, I want you to be my mother and not my friend. And I told Queen I have to reprogram that all over again. Because for many years, for 23 years of her life, I was her mother and her friend. And I had to look back on my motherhood, not my motherhood, but my mother. My mother was the opposite of what I was. She was not saying that, you know, she was saying, my mother was a mother. She was a mother. She was a 1970s mother. She ain't play it. And it was like, I'm not your mama. She said, I'm not your friend. I'm your mama. I'm not your friend. I'm your mama. And she used to always say that all the time. I ain't your friend. I'm your mama. You don't talk to me anytime. You won't respect me. And that's how she was. And so I took, like I said about the training, I didn't take that for when it came to my kids, because sometimes back in the day, they used to always say a child is to be seen and not heard. And a lot of times coming up, I was a child and I was seen, but I wasn't heard. And there was a lot of things that I have come up under that I didn't mean to take that, but I did, because that's what I was up under and I was raised up under. And I said that to say, so I took it on when it came to my motherhood. I said, I'm not going to be like that with my kids. I'm going to be cool with my kids, you know. And so I became that mother and that friend. And so when she said to me, I need for you to be my mother and not my friend, it was kind of hard for me to accept that, because it came from years of me being a friend and laughing and talking and waiting for Queen to come home from school. And, you know, with all my kids, I do it with Tina and Terrell as well. What happened at school today? You know, oh my God, for real? You know, it was just, I was, you know, as long as Queen wasn't disrespectful, I felt like I could be a friend, you know, because I was like, well, what is my mom talking about when she say, you know, I'm not going to be your friend because you're going to think you're going to disrespect me and think you on the same level. And as a child, I used to say, but no, I'm not. You know, I ain't going to think like that. And, you know, but with Queen, it was like, you know, I was saying, you know, I could be a friend and a mother. I'm good, you know. But then it, you know, kind of crossed over because it was like, you know, in a lot of ways, you know, she had her way to me as a teenager. You know, I wanted to be that friend and that mother, but I just have to learn how to be that mother to her. And maybe I wasn't realizing that, you know what I'm saying? I was holding on, but you know, she felt like, you know, I just want to go and be happy. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not leaving you behind. I just felt like, you know, it was like, can I get a phone call? You know what I'm saying? Or do mothers get a dinner date? Do a mothers, you know, get, you know, I always dreamed about this, like when I was young, like I'm gonna do this with my kids and I'm gonna be there, like different things, you know, I do with Tina, you know, I used to do with Queen knew that. It's like, go here, let's go to Walmart, Mama, let's go hang out, let's go to Topgolf. I went to Topgolf with my kids. I went to cook out with my kids while they hung out with they friends. I guess I was you know, around in the car, sitting in the car with my phone, but they were all hanging out. And it was just like, you know, that's the type of mother that I am, you know. And so when, you know, Queen, you know, she had her own, she's always been kind of independent in that way. So it was just, you know, her being, you know, wanting to grow up. And a lot of people say, well, maybe she just want to grow up. I said, I'm not bothering her. I'm not letting the fact that I'm not letting her grow up. I'm just looking out for her. That's the thing. You're looking out for her. She need to grow up. You know, let her grow up. Let her do her own thing. Let her bump her own head. And so I guess that's what I was trying to do. And then realize that I was smothering her. You know, I don't know. I just thought maybe if, you know, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just that type of mother that anybody, I'm a mama bear. I'm sorry. Don't mess with my cubs. I'm coming. You know, but it's giving off different vibes for people thinking, you know, you're not that, you know, where I'm messy. I'm not a messy person. I'm not. Things that my mother had came and said wasn't me. Things that Tina came and said wasn't me. However, everybody says, well, she a child, she under control. Y'all 17-year-old, y'all kids is probably younger than that. Y'all out of control. Y'all on here cussing and aping and, you know, it's just a lot of things, you know, being said. And that's not right coming from kids. But yet y'all tell me about Tina. You know, I got Tina now. You know, I got Tina from here. It seems like I'm being passive. You know, it seems like she ain't speaking up. But to tell you the truth is, I'm not going to come out and tell y'all what y'all want to hear. Because first of all, my life is not a soap opera. This ain't The Young and the Restless. This ain't One Life to Live. This is our life. And as I see it, stroll down YouTube and all the stories, and I'm like, wow, you know, people saying this is not true. That's not true. This accusation true. But I'm not gonna get on there and try to defend myself, because I noticed that when I try to defend myself, it gets worse, you know. I noticed that, you know, I said to myself, why should I make a video? Because they're going to take that and twist that. You know, I made a simple video about how I wanted Queen to have an abortion back in the day, my past. And I was stating how, you know, I wanted the plans that I wanted for her life as my teenage daughter. Not to control her life, but as my teenage daughter. And it was like, I was wrong, and I was saying that, you know, but it was like the video was just took and twisted. Like she wanted to, let me say that she wanted to kill her grandchild. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. The fact was that she was in school, and I thought that she would be doing, you know, I wanted her to do her best. And as a mother, my mistake trying to be, I'm not God, is what I'm trying to say. He had the plans that he wanted for her life, you know, and those words that God spoke to me, saying, it's not your plan, it's my plan. For I know the plans that I have for your life. You don't give life. You don't take it away. And that's what I was saying. And I didn't get further into it because I forgot. But that's that scripture, Jeremiah 29:11, that the Lord had gave me concerning that. Was on the next day I was like, you know, Queen got up all humble and stuff. And You know, because she wasn't a disobedient kid. She was putting on her clothes. Were you ready to go, Mom? I said, Quinn, we ain't going nowhere. I'm wrong. I'm not going. And she was like, looking like, really? I said, we're not going. I said, what we need to do is go get you some prenatal care, because we're gonna have a baby. A baby's gonna be here. And that's the reason why CJ, his middle name is Jeremiah. She gave me the daps on that. Name him Jeremiah. And she said, well, no, Chris want him to be a junior. I said, I understand that. Firstborn son. So, yeah. But give me Jeremiah, because that's the scripture. So it's Christopher Jeremiah Sales. And that was the story behind that. That was a beautiful story, how God turned that out. But y'all took it and made it so ugly and nasty and just took the meaning out of it and picked it out. I was like, oh, you just want to have abortion. So that's the enemy. So this is why I'm not coming out with that video, because it was going to be ticked and twisted and put, you know, like that. And it's destroying my family. I'm not going to destroy my child because y'all want to see drama, or y'all call it soap opera. I'm not going to destroy my child because y'all need some views to make your story big and get some more money, you know, because it's just all down the timeline. The Queen Naija family drama, however it go. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give you that to destroy. I'm not going to destroy my child. And I sit up here out of one mouth and say, I love you. You're my child. And then I turn around and I make something that may push you over the edge after you're already going through postpartum and hurt you even more. If you want to be free, Songbird, be free. That's all I'm saying. All I know is I just want you to call your mama every now and then. Call your mom and say, Mama, I love you. How you doing? I just want you to be happy. I want the best for you. And then all is well. All is well. I just want all is well to be for you. I don't want you stressed. I don't want you sitting and rocking. I don't want you thinking that you have to choose. It's not scripture, but I heard some, they said back in the day when I was young and I was going through with my boyfriend, they used to say, if you love something, you let it go. I'm like, well, I love it though. Why would I let it go? You know? But now that I'm an adult and I'm a grown woman, I understand that meaning now. And I even say that to you as my child. I love you. I love you. So I love you enough to let you go. And I got to trust that the things that I instilled in you, that you will come back. You know, you have, you know, and then you'll find time for your mama, you know. And so that's basically what it's about. This video is just a video of saying that I can't